On Capitol Hill, Senators Chuck Schumer and Kirsten Gillibrand are among a group of Democrats calling for police reform in the wake of George Floyd's death. This is the first comprehensive bill aimed at ending police brutality in the United States, but some say it goes too far. WENY's Washington correspondent Matt Knadler explains.
This week, House and Senate Democrats unveiled that major sweeping police reform legislation that they say will help end racial and religious profiling and bias in these police departments. Let's take a look at some of the key points. This was stemming from the George Floyd case. Part of the legislation would require racial bias training and force other officers to intervene. It would ban chokeholds, limit the transfer of military-grade equipment to state and local law enforcement, ban no-knock warrants in drug cases, and boost body camera requirements for police at all levels. The law also calls for reforming qualified immunity, which in some cases has prevented law enforcement officers from being held legally liable for violating an individual's constitutional rights. Democrats are also going one step further. They're creating the National Police Misconduct Registry to prevent officers from changing jurisdictions solely to avoid accountability. Locally, Senators Chuck Schumer and Kirsten Gillibrand are among the 32 Democratic senators on the bill.
We can never bring back those who we've lost to these horrific killings or make their families whole again. But we can and we must take steps toward making sure that these tragedies never happen again.
So far, not one Senate Republican is on that bill. Now, in the House, Pennsylvania Congressman Keller, who serves the Northern Tier, blasted some of the Democrats' proposals, saying that defunding or dismantling the police is a ludicrous idea that weakens the rule of law and puts all Americans at risk. In Washington, Matt Knadler, WENY News.
You're watching WENY News at 6. We'll be right back.